My health and wellness journey started way back when I was 17 years old. That was the first time I ever went to a gym for a real workout. Nothing glamorous, me in a grungy basement gym that smelled a little bit funky, if I'm being honest. But it was a monumental moment for me. It was the beginning of my journey to self-care and intentional healthy habits. Here's the thing though, one thing I did for many years was exercise for the sole intention of burning calories or to actually earn my next meal. I deprived myself of filling meals because I really thought that less calories was a secret to weight loss. And I spent a lot more time than I'd like to admit on cardio machines like the Stairmaster or the treadmill. Now, 16 years, a medical degree, and 2 kids later, I have an entirely new perspective on health and wellness. So let me teach you all the mistakes that I made so that you can reach your goals in much less than 16 years, more like a few months. Number 1, first and foremost, thinking of exercise as simply a means to weight loss. This is faulty thinking. I used to exercise to burn off the calories from a previous indulgence or to burn off calories before a big meal ahead. But what I learned over the years is that calories are not earned. Let me repeat that. Calories are not earned. They're just a source of energy. And exercise has a host of other benefits. Let me enumerate just a few. Exercise helps you age without frailty, avoiding things like fractures and falls and becoming dependent on other people. Exercise helps prevent against dementia in many cases, like in Alzheimer's disease. Exercise can not only help prevent, but even treat some mental health conditions like depression. This is one you probably never thought about. Exercise not only significantly can help women going through menopause, which could be a pain in the butt for many of them, but it also helps people with their sexual health. Your endurance, meaning your capacity to keep up with the fast pace of life, is so damn important. Whether your job requires you to be active or you have young kids or grandchildren, you don't want to have to fall on the couch the second they ask you to chase them. That would suck. Get moving, friends. Don't mistake exercise only for weight loss, but see it as your golden ticket to longevity and graceful aging. The second mistake is not following a workout program. I used to go to the gym aimlessly. I'm talking all throughout my university years. And my results were not really quite what I wanted them to be. Starting a workout without a plan was almost as bad as trying to drive to a new location without a map to follow. There is no guarantee that you'll get to where you want to go. That's when I started to make my own programs and train people in my gym. That's when I saw the most progress in myself and in the people that I was training. I learned how to build a program around my needs. That is a short workout, but that is actually effective. I also learned that if I followed them, I would bring about the greatest results. I did a photo shoot at 8 months postpartum with my second. Here's a photo. This is a time where I honed down the art of effective workouts. I committed to consistent exercise for 6 weeks following a program that I made. That is when I learned that if you make something this valuable, you ought to share it with the world, because chances are there's somebody out there trying to reach the same goals as you are and see the results that you were able to get with such little time. That's when I made the Mindful Movement program. It's a 4-week workout program with busy moms in mind. It aims at improving your body composition that is less fat and more muscle, getting you more energized and not stealing time away for other more important tasks, like caring for your kids. I launched it in October of 2022, and many people from my Instagram community have bought it and committed to this 4-week program. Anyways, I'm gonna link in the description and so that you can see changes that I managed to achieve without necessarily putting in more time. I always say that a goal without a plan is just an idea. So making goals is important, but following a plan in reaching that goal is instrumental. Another mistake I made for many years, and I mentioned it a bit earlier, was separating strength training from cardio. The reality is that for most of us, our schedules are busy, and committing to 1 hour plus a day for our workouts is just not realistic. And get this, it's not necessary either. There's good evidence that circuit training is even more effective in burning calories and building muscle even hours to days following that workout. I'm not saying never to get on a bike or go on a treadmill or even go for a run. I personally love biking, so I get on my spinning bike once to twice a week, but I don't see it as a necessity or an add-on to strength training. Sometimes it's just its own workout. But I learned to let go of what is the idea of a cardio bunny, needing to endlessly burn those calories through cardio training rather than lifting weights, or using my body to build muscle or increase my endurance just as effectively. A mistake that I was guilty of for many years, and I see people doing this the same every day, is not nourishing their body adequately before and after a workout. We tend to see health as eating less food and exercising more, but that's a misconception. Your body actually needs nutrient-dense calories like starchy carbs before a workout. It's the fuel needed to actually get your body moving. And in terms of muscle building, which if you want to amp up your metabolism, you're definitely going to want to do, you need to focus on getting adequate protein. See this video for more on that. Finally, number 5 is sacrificing your lifestyle. Instead, make it a part of your life. For example, going to a party, vacation. These are all excuses that people use in order to do it all or do nothing at all. I'm only focused on my health, that is eating well and exercising regularly, when A, B, and C happens, when the stars align. Let me tell you, honey, the stars are rarely going to align. And if you count on that, you're either gonna be sacrificing the good life or finding all the excuses in the world not to focus on your health and not to prioritize these habits. Instead, I propose you find a way to make health part of your everyday life. If you're on vacation, stretch at the airport. Bring some resistance bands that you can use in your hotel room. Y'all, even at a bachelorette party, I in no way use these events or vacations as an excuse to neglect my health. Listen, I never been to a bachelor party where I didn't either lead a workout, dance my heart out, or move in some way or another. And guess what? The girls freaking loved it. For example, here I led a workout myself. Here I organized a yoga class for the bachelorette girls. And for the day-to-day, while I enjoy a focused workout where I'm uninterrupted, bringing my kids along is often necessary and just the only way to get it done. I don't sacrifice my life. I just make my lifestyle choices work for me. It's not too late for you to make these changes. I'm older now and with way more experience. All of these things happen for a reason so that I can learn from them and teach them to you. Remember, you are your greatest investment, so follow for more ways on how to live your best life possible. Now go off and make those changes.